Comes into the corner, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded by the shooter, Patrick. Offensive foul on Wilmore. IMG will inbound.
Hey, big fella, it's going to be hard for him to avoid not creating contact down there in the post. He's so big.
Drive from Allen Breed. He loses possession out of bounds. It will be the Skill Factory's ball.
Former McKeeshan player, fresh off a state championship last year. Providence commit. I'm sure he's a little pressed to have a good game today. Back home.
No doubt, back in his home gym here for the Tip-Off Classic, Elite 8 Tip-Off. Jeffries driving on the left side. Travel called. Now IMG to inbound. A little over 2 minutes in.
This game is starting off like the last game. Kind of started off slow, but the game picked up, play picked up, and I expect to see that.
Kenyon Martin Jr. lays it in to open the scoring here.
As this game goes on.
Kenyon Martin Jr.
Browning around to pick from Soto. Patrick pulls a three, no good. Breed the rebound, quick pass down the floor. Blake inside, had it tipped. It's put in there by Brown-Jones. It's McKeel Brown-Jones with the points for IMG. They lead 4-0. Soto pump faked on the three, jams.
Okay. I see what they're talking about.
KaiSotto with a nice move there.
I like it. They catch the rip and the finish.
I will take a look at it again.
Nice use of the shot fake. Through contact. Nice. That's how you got to finish, big fella.
Martin Jr. on the left side. Breed passes it out to Blake. Step back three-pointer. Foul called. 3 free throws on the way for Blake.
Fouls on number 10, Jalen Galloway.
Jalen Galloway commits the foul for TSF.
24.
Now the UNLV commit, the senior, is at the free throw line.
This game is starting off like a boxing match, just kind of feeling each other out to kind of see what each team has. Early in the year, it's like the first few rounds of a fight.
First free throw made. Now the second here for Blake. Blake hits both. His team leads by 4. Ball comes over to Galloway. Corner three. Yes, sir. 1 point game.
Jumper looks smooth.
Martin slings it across to Brown-Jones. Rebounded by Soto. Soto thought about the three-pointer again, penetrates and called for a travel.
One of the things I noticed about him in this play, you can see that he understands what he's trying to do, just doesn't have the strength to complete the play here. Good defense.
Hutchins kicks it out to Breed. Breed working on Patrick. Foul on Patrick.
Foul on number 4, DJ Patrick.
Now Hutchins will inbound. Breed working on Galloway. Fouled.
Nice. Ooh.
They wave off the shot.
Nice attack and finish. I might have would have gave it to him just on the simple fact that that was a strong play. And he never put the ball back down on the floor once the referee blew his whistle.
Breed has it, top of the key. Behind the back pass. Brown Jones turns it over. Patrick dribbles right, mid-range J will go.
Nice open stroke right there off the bounce.
Breed on the right side. Layup won't fall. Browning kicks it outside, three-pointer off the mark. After the rebound from Blake, foul called, IMG ball.
Timeout on the floor, TSF.
Timeout from TSF. We'll take a timeout as well here, a little past the midway mark in the first quarter on the SUV TV. Thank you all for tuning in. Welcome back into the SUV TV. The Skill Factory leading IMG 7-6 here. The Skill Factory will inbound. Inbounding under their own basket will be Patrick. Patrick is looking for Soto, finds Malone. Travel called there on Patrick.
I think one thing I've noticed in this game, there hasn't been many or any transition baskets. And I think both these teams are going to have to be able to get some easy baskets in transitions. Both teams are really good half-court defensive teams.
Now Hutchins advancing across midcourt. Breed, left side three. It's a little short. Ball bounces around down low. The Skill Factory comes up with it. Browning going coast to coast, laying it in.
That's that transition basket. It'll make life easier for him.
Blake chucks it up. It clings off the rim. Soto the board. Travel called on Soto.
Not quite seeing that one the way the referee saw that one. That was a simple fake handoff, put it on the floor, and I think he faked the referee out on that one.
I agree. Shin Ho Ma comes in for the Skill Factory. He's from Taiwan, from Taipei, Taiwan. Drive inside, Hutchins had it blocked. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were seeing on that call.
Yeah, and I think there's a little, these are two, prep school teams. I think some more contact needs to be allowed to be played through. Not quite sure that was a foul on there, but, the referees are trying to get back into the groove as well. We're sitting here talking, trying to get back into the broadcasting groove, and these teams are trying to get back into the groove. The referees are also trying to get back into their groove.
Exactly. Georgia basketball season is tipped off when you've got the Elite 8 Tip-Off Classic all day at McEachern High School on a Saturday. Hutchins rims out on the first free throw. IMG trails by 3. IMG comes in from Bradenton, Florida. This is their prep team, so it's all seniors. Everybody here's class of 2020 in their listing on the roster. Both free throws missed from Hutchins. Three-pointer on the way and good. Made by a player not listed on the TSF roster,
well,
number 12.
I tell you what, he did not hesitate to let that one fly.
Jump ball called between Martin and Malone.
Kenny Burns caught that and knew that was a shot. That's Kenny Burns. Number 12 is Kenny Burns. Good pass.
Over to the corner, Z bobbles it around. Now Malone has it up top.
Gotta give it.
Three-pointer off the mark there from Burns.
Kenny is a former Wheeler player now with TSF. Kid's got range on his shots, improved every year, and I think this is a good move for him to go to TSF this year because he is a kid that once you get him on that screen and the open look, it's a knockdown.
Ball inside for TSF. Z couldn't get it to go. Blake charging down the floor, tosses it out of bounds. TSF ball, they lead by 6.
You know, I watched the last game, particularly earlier in the game. I'm wondering if this basketball that they're now using here in Georgia has any effect. I think it would. I felt the ball. I didn't like it. I don't see why they're using that basketball. But you see a lot of misplays, mishandling of the basketball on simple plays, and I think the ball has a lot to do with it.
I was wondering, I saw it first be put into use over the summer at the team camps and the NCAA Georgia Top 100 camps that I got to cover. My first reaction looking at it, I don't know if you can quite see it on the cameras, but it looks like a glow-in-the-dark basketball.
Yeah,
I mean, it's brightly colored.
It's not. It doesn't feel good.
Right.
You know, as a former player, and many former players and current players especially, I don't think they've said anything positive about that basketball this summer and of course early season.
I know I've been hearing from coaches that I'm in communication with. They're not a huge fan of the ball change, and yeah, I felt it as well. It's not got the feel that I would want.
Feels like an indoor-outdoor ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't belong in a high school basketball game.
Now inbounding is Hutchins.
Those free throws by Allen Breeze should free him up. There we go.
3 it off the glass.
Get
Nice
that
play.
stroke going, and yeah, he's a tough player. He was a main reason, obviously, besides Sharif Cooper and Isaac Okoro. He was one of the main reasons why they were able to finish the season undefeated and a state championship last year. Definitely a main cog in the wheel.
Yeah, Breed coming from a 32-0 McEachern team in the 7A state championship in Georgia. Martin to Blake,
Nice
three-pointer.
Nice kick out.
Rebound by Hutchins.
Went in and got that one.
Blake with a steal. Hutchins over to the corner. Breed thought about the 3, and he'll be called for the travel before that dunk attempt.
Breed is showing a little extra explosiveness. No, he's a good athlete. That was an explosive move to the basket. Sometimes you just got to do it. Even it wouldn't have counted. Just got to do it, though. Kind of shows kind of where you are.
Oh, he almost got it. Yeah, he took off on that.
Good day.
Foul called there on Blake. He was shadowing Hutchins. I'm sorry, shadowing Malone. The Skill Factory will bring Browning back in. Malone comes off. Browning inside to Soto, lays it in backwards, tips it back up to himself off the glass, loses possession. Now Breed in transition. Allen Breed with the right hand, great finish high off the window.
Nice. Breed is starting to get into his groove a little bit.
Soto sets a high pick. Inside to Soto, he lays it up. It bounces off the rim and in.
Good pass by Burns, soft touch by the big fella.
Clock expires. That is the end of the first quarter. The Skill Factory has a 2-point lead, 14-12.
You know, sometimes when things aren't going right for you as a player, you get to the free throw line, you kind of get your shot rolling. Ever since those 2 free throws, Breed has shown, he's gotten more aggressive attacking the basket, and his play has improved.
Yeah, Breed looking like he's settling in. The Skill Factory down 2 here at the end of the first quarter. Thank you all for tuning in on the SUV TV network.